Biff strikes back with some cool new ARMS updates, and we are here to discuss. What's up, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce. We've got Jake and Gabe here, and the Japanese ARMS Twitter comes through in the clutch with some new details, including character skins and a creepy new stage. So first off, we've got new colorways for our characters. We've got Ribbon Girl in an all-black dark outfit with Jake's favorite Slap-A-Mander hands, and then we've got a... They are your love. I want Triforce Collectibles to make Slap-A-Mander replicas, and I'm going to tape your hands to them with unremovable tape. Nope.
No, you're gonna put them on. You gotta live life with them.
And then the other colorway is
Ninjara in a nice pink and purple outfit, facing off against his green and blue brother. Now, these aren't costumes per se, they're more skins, colorways. I would love to see if they had some costumes, but I do like the fact that they are investing in at least some new coats of paint for the characters. That keeps things fun and fresh, and I think the different colorways just really showcase the different skins, showcase how great of a design these characters are. Like, I personally cannot wait to see Min Min in some freaking like gold and silver costume, and my boy Mr. Master Mummy in a whole different color scheme. I think that's going to look great. What do you guys think about these new duds?
Ribbon Girl just reminds me so much of Bayonetta in that picture. Like her pose and her like heels and her colors and everything looks like Bayonetta. So that leads me to think, what if they did, instead of like guest appearances like a Mario in the game or something like that, what if they just had like costumes of like characters, like Springman dressed in like a Mario costume, or like Master Mummy dressed up as Kirby with like a big Kirby on his belly or something like that? I think stuff like that could be really cool if they went further than just colorways and had some cool like skin / costumes that could be like unlocked or bought later on. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, the most interesting part about this is like what you just mentioned. Like, are these colors, are they unlocked like right out the gate? Can you just like select them, or do you have to unlock them by playing? Like that's what I'm curious about. I hope that, like, honestly, like their unlockables gives you incentive to like play more. For the most part, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has everything except the kart stuff unlocked from the get-go, and while that's like cool for a port of a game, that stuff was locked away in Mario Kart 8. You had to unlock it. So yeah, I personally like unlocking things. Hopefully unlocking new colors is what is happening here.
Yeah, I think we saw some of their unlocking ideas when they were going through how to grab new ARM parts, so maybe this will kind of factor into that similar system. Now, on top of the new skin colorways, we also have a screenshot of a new, what looks to be a new stage, and this is a very green stage. There's a nice sense of ooze and goo, and if you translate the tweet, it says something about the ARMS Lab. Now, I don't know if that ARMS Lab is referring to, like, hey, they've infiltrated the ARMS Lab of like,
no, this is definitely a laboratory, though. This is like a science laboratory. This is an ARMS
lab. Yeah. So there is a lot of green here, and it is very reminiscent of the green character that was teased in the screen grab from the Direct when we paused the screen and saw the 4 characters being teased.
Gumbo, as I so endearingly called him.
Yes, and the things that are all locked up in the test tubes or the cryo chambers or the Bane chambers, whatever they are, look similar to that guy. They have DNA style arms, which is kind of interesting. And then Jake, you pointed out that the guys in the back are maybe wearing Gumbo paraphernalia.
Yeah, they have like hats that are green and red, and then they have t-shirts that have DNA strands, and they have visors that are, they're like humans clearly because they have normal arms and body structure. But then they have the visor that is very similar looking to Gumbo's eye visor. But I think the coolest thing is that, apart from, well, even Springman and Ribbon Girl have Spring and Ribbon, that every character isn't just like a new character. They have like a totally different style of arm. Like we have noodle arms from Min Min, and we have mummy wraps from Master Mummy, and chains from Ninjaro, and now we have DNA arms. So I'm just curious what the other characters are going to have, like thinking about other things they could have, like ropes and like Cowboy we talked about, or like vines and like a plant type character, or just something like that. I think it's very inventive that they didn't just stick with like springs and ribbons or something like that the whole way through, that every character is super unique, even in like what their arms are made out of.
Yeah, right. And I'm pretty sure that we've seen like this level here, like in action in like some of the trailers. I'm pretty sure I remember it. So like we've kind of seen it, just not in this detail, like in an image like this.
It really gives me a BioShock feel. Like they're like handymen in the tanks, and like this, like the color scheme of it is like very BioShocky to me. And like the gold,
it does give off that vibe, and I like the fact that they have a very like colorful, vibrant some may even dare say cutesy style, but then the stages are much more serious, like much more of like this world that is just wrought with battle and arms and experimentation, and I like the whole idea. If you look at the little gate there that's keeping the audience, I guess, from the arena, it's shaped like a DNA strand, and then if you look on the monitor on the right hand side of the image, you have more DNA type stuff. So I wonder if this is a manufactured character. I wonder if this guy has been made by some arms overlord. And equally on the floor, you can see sort of a DNA armed man, and I wonder if this guy is like, instead of like, oh, he's come to the arena to fight, if this guy's like created to battle.
Yeah, it's like
so they're gonna have some interesting storyline here.
It's like Andrew Ryan's Rapture Perfection, except in the ARMS universe, this guy wanted to create the ultimate fighting robot, and so he made DNator, like Annihilator and DNA.
They need to hire you. I like just how they have like really unified the game via an overarching style and lore. I think that really adds a lot, and I'm super pumped for ARMS. We're now just a mere 6.5, 7-ish weeks away from the game. As we count down to E3, we're basically counting down to ARMS, and I'm really excited to have that be our E3 break battle game.
I wanted to
point
point out a couple more things, though, if that's okay. On the top right, there is an image, a paper, and there's like this like monster looking thing. Do you think that we're gonna be like fighting monsters in like a campaign or something? Like it has 4 legs, it has a tail, and this like weird like horn looking thing. Do you see that?
Yeah, I think that's just like some weird sketch. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. I think it's just like them practicing making springs, or I don't know. It's like a rolled up cat or something.
Yeah,
a rolled up cat.
And right next to that, there's like this like big giant dinosaur looking thing that's like very, very thick. It looks like a T-Rex. It has like tiny arms. So who knows?
Maybe they're just like the mad scientists like doodles, or maybe they are creatures. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, ARMS is shaping up to be a good one. So let us know your thoughts on the skins, colorways, and this new arena and possible manufactured monster in the cages. And let us know about that in the comments.
DNator.
Put you in cages. We just want you down in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Are pumped for ARMS. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the latest and greatest from Biff and Co. Us here at Switch Force, the Switch in general. Hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know when one of these monstrosities breaks out of its chamber. And until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Myself, Jake, and Gabe. Switch Force out. Switch Force out.